Al-Hafiz Muhammad Murtada al-Zabidi was a great linguist. The scholars used to refer to him as Khatimatul Lughawiyin. And he famously wrote an explanation of Al-Bahr al-Muhit by Fairuz Abadi, this great dictionary. He called it Taj al-Arus fi Sharh al-Qamus. And he also explained al-Ghazali's Ihya Ulum al-Din in an explanation that he named Ithaf al-Sadat al-Muttaqin. Now let's see what al-Ghazali said and what Muhammad Murtada al-Zabidi said about the word istawa and al-istiwa. The Wahhabiyya say that Allah is above the Arsh, and they use Ayah 5 of Surah Taha supposedly as a proof. Ar-Rahmanu ala al-Arsh istawa. Let's see what a Hafiz and a linguist has to say about that. Firstly, I'll read from the statement of al-Ghazali. Al-Ghazali said, al-istiwa, this word istawa, that the Wahhabiyya used to mean above the Arsh. Al-istiwa law turika ala al-istiqrar wa al-tamakkun. If al-istiwa was left to mean, as they say, to be upon something, لزم منه كون المتمكن جسما مماسا, then this necessitates that that thing that is upon something would be a volume, and it would be touching مماسا للعرش, the arsh. إما مثله, either it would be the same size, أو أكبر منه, or larger, أو أصغر, or smaller. وذلك محال. Al-Ghazali says, and all that is impossible. وما يؤدي إلى المحال فهو محال, and that which leads to an impossibility is also impossible. In other words, to say that Allah is in the direction of above, whether above the Arsh or generally above, but literally, to say He is above, this, Al-Ghazali says, leads to an impossibility, which is that Allah would be a size bigger than the Arsh or smaller and so on. So he says, this leads to this impossibility of saying that Allah is a size. So therefore, saying that He is above, Him being above physically in the sky or above the Arsh, is actually impossible. So let's now see what Muhammad Murtada al-Zabidi said in explanation of what al-Ghazali said. Remember, Ahl Sunnah say Allah exists without a place. There is consensus, agreement of the scholars of Ahl Sunnah upon this issue. Let's look at what a linguist says. So he knows the language.